Today, let's talk about this mysterious force that guides the philosophy of mind. Wikipedia defines it as an emerging school of thought. Belief in the positive or negative thinking patterns of the soul will affect our quality of life accordingly. This idea is rooted in a deeper insight. Humans and minds are made of pure energy. Similar energies attract each other, thereby improving relationships, wealth, and health. Today, I want to explore this fascinating topic because the age of is coming. We need every pioneer to work with CT to make this dream come true. The victory of will be a glorious chapter in the history of our world. I remember more than 20 years ago, I first set foot in Canada, and the thoughts of my family flooded in. So much so that I took a bus across the city just to spend $10 on a calling card in Chinatown, just for a short 10-minute call with my family. Today, we can communicate anytime without any barriers. It is this connection that gives the Pi Network the power of earth-shattering wins. Because we have transcended geography. Pi Network prosperity. It is inseparable from the collective efforts and common beliefs of all pioneers. Only through effective communication can we work together and support each other. Therefore, as pioneers, we must train ourselves to become true warriors and fighters. Fight for our strength to reach a consensus price as soon as possible. We need more than education and barter. We need common purpose and belief. We must practice the law of attraction, compare our hearts to our hearts, and unify our thoughts. This is how you can gather huge energy and make your dreams come true. I've heard some pioneers worried. If the mainnet target of June 28, 2024 cannot be achieved, we will be disappointed. But in my opinion, it's a coward's mentality. I believe that people with this mindset will eventually fail to succeed. Soldiers fighting on the battlefield. If they are afraid, how can they defeat the enemy? The reason we set deadlines for ourselves is to prove to CT. As pioneers, we are mature and responsible, enough to stand shoulder to shoulder with them and sprint to Dr. Nicholas has reservations about but he hopes to witness the miracle before the end of the year. Therefore, as part of the GCV community, we take on a mission. Make every effort to achieve the goal by June 28, 2024. We have to be focused, passionate, committed. I used to be an insurance agent in USA. My mentor is a Chinese woman with a PhD in statistics, and I was inspired by her story. She lived in Germany and speaks only Chinese and German. When she first moved to the United States, she did little because of the language barrier. And yet, at the age of 50, she joined a finance company and learned English from scratch. In just 2 years, she rose to the top of the list of personal sales agents in the United States, leading over 10,000 agents. How did she achieve this feat? She said she never thought of anything impossible. When she is determined to achieve a goal, she is always fully focused, not disturbed by the hustle and bustle or frustration around her. I was fortunate enough to attend her training course, sometimes even attending national events with more than 10,000 agents. She said her husband had strongly opposed her becoming a financial advisor. But look now, her husband and his friends start a business together, invested a lot of money, but received no income in 2 years. The two partners opted out, but she not only repaid the partners, she also financially supported her husband, helping him succeed. My mentor shared with Anthony Robinson. Anthony Robbins' course experience. Robinson is a renowned American author, coach, and speaker, known for self-help books and workshops, such as Infinite Power and Awakening the Giant in Your Heart. During the course, Robinson challenged attendees to walk barefoot through red-hot coals, promised that the soles of the feet of the fearless will not hurt. Although Robinson did not force anyone, there were still attempts at burns. However, my mentor made it through the coals unscathed because there is no fear in her heart, only firm belief. Remember, don't take it easy. Not everyone can do it. There is such a story in Chinese history. Han Dynasty General Li Guang, good at riding and shooting, went out hunting. He saw a boulder in the grass. Mistaken for a tiger, he shot an arrow. The arrowhead sank deep into the stone. When he got closer and took a closer look, he realized that it was just a stone. So he shot the arrow again, but failed to enter again. He couldn't hit the stone again because he knew it was a stone. He decided in his heart that it was impossible, that this was the magic of the subconscious. When we believe in the impossible, it becomes impossible. But when you never think it's impossible, when you focus on your goals, you can create miracles. The crux of this story is that a positive mindset is essential to success. I firmly believe that those who constantly worry about failure are more likely to fail. In addition, a pioneer who constantly complains and expresses doubts may hinder the success of the project or program. In order to achieve positive results, I suggest cultivating positive thinking. In my decade-long journey to practice the law of attraction, I have come to appreciate its power. Although I am now 55 years old, this rule, it still helps me stay energetic and productive. My mindset is always positive, which keeps me healthy and happy. He looks even younger than his actual age. No matter whether it is external criticism or attack, I will not waver because I am always focused on my goals. Never let negative emotions have any place. It was this positive mindset that led me to earth-shattering wins. I successfully passed exams such as the Canadian Chief Accountant exam, Certified Public Accountant exam, and highly challenging exams such as the IRS Registered Agent exam. Obtained several qualifications, including a financial advisor license. I used to work for a well-known American travel company. As a director, my daily life is simple and fulfilling. Every night, I can sleep deeply, with few dreams. Since I joined the Pi Network, I've only slept 5 or 6 hours for almost 2 years. Although my diet is simple, my digestive system is excellent. For 18 years, I have been a vegetarian. The Pi Network is incredibly fascinating to me. I will spare no effort to support it until we achieve the final victory. I'm a firm believer in the power of unified thought and energy, and its impact on our success. When we come together with a common goal and focus, we can do incredible things. In addition, I have personally experienced the power of prayer, and I can attest that it can make a positive difference. Next, I want to share a story about water. Japanese scientist Dr. Katsumoto Emoto has spent the past 10 years shocked the world through millions of water experiments. His research findings revealed that a person's thoughts can influence their surroundings. Our words, even our thoughts have a wonderful effect on water. These experiments not only revealed that water has sensory capabilities. After expanding the experimental subjects, it's been found that things like trees and rice can also sense. Quantum physicists further demonstrate from the perspective of theoretical physics, everything has similar perceptual functions. Because the energy of the universe is connected, the universe is holographic. As the ancients said, the mind of the heart knows everything. Good energy can make everything around you better. Evil energy can destroy everything around you. Animism holds that everything in the world is alive and spiritual. Mountains, rivers, earth, plants, trees, fish and insects, and other things. Everything is closely related to the human mind. The power of the human heart is changing the world. Human love transcends not only time, but also space. July 25, 2003, Dr. Katsuya Emoto, keeping a bottle of Tokyo tap water on your desk. I photographed its crystallization state, which can be said to be very ugly and distorted. Then he called more than 200 people thousands of kilometers away. When the experiment started, these people were facing towards Tokyo. Use the best thoughts of love and gratitude, blessing this bottle of water thousands of kilometers away. As a result, the otherwise appalling Tokyo tap water, it completely changed the shape of the crystal and became absolutely wonderful. With good intentions, all disasters can be resolved. Human love transcends not only time, but also space. When this experimental report was screened at the United Nations, many viewers were moved to tears. There is hope in this world, and everything in the world can live in harmony. The premise is that the heart must change. As long as the human heart becomes beautiful and kind, human beings will restore ethics and morality. People believe that all disasters and misfortunes can be resolved. Therefore, I appeal to all pioneers to have a compassionate heart. Strive for the success of Pi Network, not just for ourselves, but for the prosperity and peace of the world. May all sentient beings be free from pain and achieve ultimate happiness. If we have such a heart, pray and work hard, we can successfully achieve the goal of on June 28, 2024. GCV is $314,159.